Well, lovely family, Kim, but they've completely lost their way, haven't they? We need to teach them the basic rules of cleaning and hygiene.
But I think they need, don't you? A good kick up the backside wouldn't go amiss there.
Right, come on, let's get in.
That's deafness.
Kim's first target is this filthy family Spotty Potty. It's miles off the mark, and so are they.
Now, one for you. One for you, Matthew, and Ben, one for you. Okay. I want to see you aim at that dartboard. Let's see how good you are. Oh!
You're not good at aiming.
No, you're not, are you? You're not good at aiming. Get in that bathroom. Living proof in there. Just look at this and be ashamed. There you are, gentlemen. Can you see that? What do you think it is?
I don't want to think what it is.
Well, would you kindly think what it is? Is it stale pee-pee? Could it be stale pee-pee?
Probably.
Yes, and who did the stale pee-pee? The 3 men of the family. You can't blame the women. Right, I'm going to put a scarring powder down. This poor toilet's screaming for help. It's so disgraceful. I love the old dishwashing brushes and I use them down my toilets. I think they're absolutely wonderful. And as for this dishwashing brush, I soak this in a paper carton disposable with a cap of bleach, hang it in the garage or outside somewhere, and it always stays clean. Isn't this wonderful the way it comes off? Now look.
You're giving it the kiss alive.
I certainly am, young man. Now, I have here mild sandpaper to get the dirty bits off. Can you see the difference? Aim correctly. Aim to please.
Cleaning's in full swing, and now it's time for Kevin to bravely confront the contents of the fridge.
Go on, smell that, Kevin.
Oh. No.
That's nasty. How long is it since you changed your baby's nappy? That's what it smells like, isn't it? Okay, right. Here I've got a bucket of warm soapy water. It's got washing up liquid and 4 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda. Now, do you know what the bicarbonate of soda does?
No.
It deodorises the fridge and it neutralises the smells, okay? And then the washing up liquid is antibacterial.
In a way, I know we shouldn't allow to get this bad, but I have because then I wanted to shock the missus into actually doing it, so she would be...
Seriously?
Seriously.
So when did you realise...
It never worked.
Your shock tactics weren't working?
Well, quite a while ago, but then it was that bad that it was...
But you didn't want to do anything about it either. Look at you going into the screws. Oh, very impressive. Oh, I like it. I like your tactics, Kevin. Okay, there we are. That's a bit better than it was before, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, keep all your food covered in the fridge and all your cooked food above your raw food, particularly stuff like chicken and other raw meats, because you don't want any blood dripping onto other foods, yeah? Now, the last thing I'm going to do here is, do you know what that is?
Charcoal.
It is, it's charcoal, which will trap the bacteria and it'll neutralise the odours. Okay, so it's good to stick that in the back of your fridge, but it doesn't stop you from cleaning it, okay?
Kevin and Naomi's big clean is well underway, but they'll need strong stomachs to cope with Aggie's lab results.
Oh, God. Are you shocked by the levels that we're talking about?
Over the past 5 years, Naomi and Kevin Fowler, their 3 lively kids, and 2 dogs, have managed to turn this Derby home into a foul mess, and fights about housework are commonplace. Now, Aggie and Kim are determined to shame this crusty couple into action.
Come on, it's disgusting, it's foul.
We don't do the edge. We sort of
Well, that's obvious.
You don't do the edge, middle or side, you liar.
The whole house is scrubbing up very nicely, but Kim has set her sights on the grimy kitchen floor.
Normally, you just would vacuum your bits of dust up once or twice a week. Get a mop bucket, warm soapy water, that's all. We're past this. I've got a bucket here with fairly warm water, and I put into that a little bit of washing up liquid, don't soap bound yourself, and in that amount of water I have put half a cup of bleach. Now, let me show you what I mean. There's no particular way to go on these tiles. There's no grain in these tiles, so I can go any way I want. So here I go. Now, I think you'll agree that, oh my God, it's marvellous, isn't it? How long have you seen this floor, truthfully?
Few months.
Sorry?
2 years. No.
Thank you very much. That's more like it. Thank you. Now, soda water. Don't go mad. That's fine for that area. Take a dry duster, my love. And I'm just restoring the slight sheen it has on it. See how clean that is, look? Yeah. With good old soda water. I think we've got rather a nice floor here, haven't we?
Yeah.
So will you do it in future?
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
I do.
As our cleaning crusade continues, there's no time for slacking or sitting down on the job. Oh, no.
These chairs are rather nice, but they're awfully dirty, aren't they? I mean, look at the... Oh, they're awful. Right, quite simple. I'm going to spray this. I've got here 1 cup of sugar soap to 1 gallon of water. Sugar soap, you know, is really very, very, very good. Look at this. Look at this. This is incredible, isn't it, really? I want to see that filthy when I come back. No slacking, get on with it. I'm watching you from the window. Goodbye.
While Kevin gets to grips with the chairs, Aggie's lesson for Naomi comes like a breath of fresh air.
Now, Naomi, you've got double glazing in the house, which is fantastic for keeping it dressed, but it's actually been overly efficient in this house because you've ended up with mildew, and part of the problem is you're not opening the windows. The room's not being ventilated, so it's all ending up mouldy. So you've got to keep the windows open. Now, little Ben has asthma, doesn't he? OK? Now, these mould spores are very, very bad for his asthma. We've got to get rid of them. And I've got a recipe here. I've got 2 teaspoons of tea tree oil with 2 cups of water. Now, tea tree oil you can get from any health food shop or chemist. It's really easy to get hold of. It has antifungal and antibacterial properties, so it will deal with this mould. Just spray that on there. Just leave it for a few moments, and then we wipe it off. Do you want to try that? No. You see, you do know how to clean, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord.
That's disgusting, that is.
Oh. Yeah, it is, actually. It's not healthy at all for the children to have that in their room.
It's not healthy for anyone to have that in their room. Or their kitchen. Or in their bedroom. Or anywhere else for that matter. But don't take our word for it. Here's the evidence back from the lab.
You ready for it?
No.
OK, well, I'm going to have to deliver it anyway, nevertheless. This here is from the kitchen floor. OK, we've got E. coli, Salmonella, Klebsiella.